Hello, all. This is Devika from MIT SD, and you're listening to the MIT SD podcast. More people than ever prefer listening to information bits, pro tips, or educational content on the go. And this podcast series is here to discuss the latest advancements in different industries, share some cool corporate tips, the opportunities, and the strategies that will help you become a pro professional. On this note, I'll hand over the mic to our very own Professor Bonnie Rajesh, the academic content lead for marketing and business communication.
Welcome to another episode of Career Compass with me, Professor Bonnie Rajesh from the MIT School of Distance Education. Today, we are diving into the art of crafting a compelling covering letter. Whether you're applying for a job, internship, or even seeking informational interviews, a well written cover letter can make all the difference. First and foremost, let's understand the purpose of a covering letter. It's your opportunity to introduce yourself to a potential employer, express your interest in the position, and highlight why you're the perfect fit. Now, you can think of it as your personal pitch, a chance to showcase your skills and experiences beyond what's listed in your resume. Now, let's break up the structure of a good covering letter. It typically consists of three main parts: the introduction, the body, and the conclusion. In the introduction, start strong by addressing the recipient directly. If you know their name, use it. If not, a simple dear sir or madam will suffice. Then grab their attention with a compelling opening sentence. This could be a relevant achievement or even a thought provoking question. Next comes the body of your covering letter. Here's where you really sell yourself. Start by briefly introducing yourself and stating the position you're applying for. Then, highlight your relevant skills, experiences, and achievements that is related to the job or position that you're applying for. But remember, don't just repeat what's on your resume. Use this space, about 6 to 7 lines, to provide context, to explain how your past experiences have prepared you for this role that you're applying for. It's also important to tailor your covering letter to each job application. Research the company and its role and customize your letter accordingly. Never keep the same covering letter for all the jobs that you're applying for. Show that you have done your homework and that you're genuinely interested in the opportunity. And don't forget to demonstrate your enthusiasm and passion. Employers want to hire someone who's not only qualified but also excited about the prospect of joining their team. Finally, let me conclude the covering letter. Here's where you wrap things up and leave a lasting impression. Reiterate your interest in the position and thank the recipient for considering your application. And always end on a positive note. Try to express your eagerness to discuss further in an interview, but try not to overdo it. So, before we wrap up, let me leave you with a few do's and don'ts when it comes to writing a covering letter. Number one, do keep it concise and to the point. Aim for not more than 1 page. Do proofread carefully for typos and grammatical errors. Attention to detail definitely matters. The third, do be authentic and genuine. Let your personality shine through that covering letter. And finally, don't forget to follow up after sending your covering letter. A polite email or phone call can go a long way in demonstrating your enthusiasm and professionalism. And there you have it, folks, a crash course in writing a good covering letter. Remember, it's your chance to make a memorable first impression, so make it count. Thanks for tuning in to Career Compass from MIT SDE. Until this is Professor Bonnie Rajesh signing off.